Yo, what is up guys, welcome to the second part of 20 tips for upcoming music producers. I said this is the second part, obviously because there's already a first part where I tell you 10 things that I wish I know when I started making music to help me make better music and grow faster. So put the link down below in the description or somewhere up here so you can check the first part. It doesn't matter if you check first this one and then the other one, so just check it after this video and don't skip this one now. And I want to start doing something in my videos and it's just doing shoutouts of your comments. So just put whatever comment you want and in the next video I will show 2 or 3 comments of you and I don't know. This way I do shoutouts to you. So let's get straight to the point. The first tip, or tip 11, will be don't have too many packs or sound banks. I know a lot of people that at the beginning they just start downloading a lot of sample packs and sound banks, maybe 30, 40, 50 sample packs of everybody and all the sound banks. That's bad. At the beginning you already have too many problems. You don't really know how to cue well, how to create the arrangement of the song, what ideas have in the track, how to make it sound fuller, how to make it sound more interesting, better melodies, better chords, all these things. So you already have way too many problems. What do you want to have another problem? This, what kick are you gonna use? Because if you have 30 packs, probably you're gonna start searching for the perfect kick in all those packs. At the beginning it's better to have only 5 or 6 sample packs or sound because this way you're gonna know really quick where you're gonna find that kick that you want, or that kind of lead that you have in your mind, or that downlifter or crash that you want. This way you're gonna work a lot faster and you're not gonna lose the creativity. Then when you already know all those sample packs and you already know how to work on the songs, maybe you're gonna start adding more sample packs and more sound banks, but slowly. This way you're gonna know the sample packs. Otherwise, if you just download 20 sample packs, you're not gonna know what they have. The tip number 12 will be don't try advanced techniques at the beginning, because I know some people that is like, oh, but are you using a multi-band upwork parallel compression in that kick? It really makes it sound super good. I said in the previous tip, at the beginning you already have way too many problems about how to make the song. You don't even know maybe how to make a good arrangement and how to make a song interesting. Why do you want to apply these crazy techniques that most of the people are not using? If you're recording real sounds like a guitar or a drummer, in that case maybe you want to apply more crazy advanced techniques because you have to control more the sound. Maybe there's a bit of room in the recording and you want to reduce that reverb or other things. But in electronic music all the samples are already processed and the synths are basically just synth. So my advice is just use a cue, control the volumes and know how to apply a bit of delay and reverb. Just that. At the beginning don't even compress. The next tip is practice without making songs. Yes, it's good to practice with songs and finish all your songs. This way you practice all the steps of the music production process. But also it's good sometimes to practice without making any song. So for example, if you're not that good at making leads or maybe at mixing vocals, practice that just in a blank project. Open your DAW, add a vocal from a famous song or just a sample and try to cue it, compress it, apply reverb, delay, maybe try to clone it and have side vocals, add harmonies or things like this. Because what can happen is this: you have a song that is pretty interesting, good melody with chords, the mixdown is pretty good, and you contact the singer and you add the vocal. But as you've never practiced how to process a vocal, you don't know how to do it, you're gonna ruin your song because the process of the vocal is not gonna be good. The following tips is to do backups. Sometimes some projects can get corrupted and you cannot open them, or sometimes your computer just crash. And losing all your work, I mean, nobody wants that. So I have an external hard drive where once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks I just do a backup of the most important things, like the projects, maybe the samples, because of course if I don't have the samples then I cannot open the projects, the sound banks, maybe contracts or other things. I also have things that maybe are not that big uploaded to Dropbox, Mega or clouds like this, and now I want to buy another external hard drive that maybe is bigger to have again the same information and maybe more info because it's bigger. Because yes, the probability of your computer crashing and also crashing your first hard drive is really small, but can happen. The next one is to learn from other songs. I said a lot of times that you need reference songs in your projects when you're producing, when you're mixing, when you're mastering. But also, the thing I did at the beginning was just to play some music and listen to it. But I mean listen to it. Don't play it and start doing something else. What I want you to do is to play your favorite songs and listen what they have. Why this song is so interesting, why it sounds so warm, why it sounds so epic, why it sounds so emotional. Do they have all the time the same chords, or maybe they switch the chords in some parts to introduce another section of the song? Do they have all the time the melody, or maybe just in some parts? Is the same melody the breakdown melody and the drop melody, or maybe it's a little bit of variation? If you practice like this, even if then you have those reference songs in your projects, you already know what things you need and you're not gonna lose that much time when you're working on a song. We continue with something that in my opinion is so obvious but not a lot of people is doing it, and it's being active on the socials. If people don't know you, you don't exist. That's it. I see some producers that maybe they release a song, they put all the promo like, hey, my new song is coming out in 2 days, hey, my new song come out, hey, listen to my song, they put posts on Instagram, stories and so, and then they disappear. Maybe they take 6 more months to release a new song and you didn't know anything about them in those 6 months. Actually, what you want to do is grow your fanbase and connect with your fanbase every day. Then this way they're gonna help you. For example, if I follow one person, that person is active on the socials, doesn't matter if it's Instagram posts, stories, on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and he's showing maybe the music he's making or where he or she is going or what he's doing, maybe adds something to the followers and creates a connection, then when that person tells me, hey, a new song is coming out, I have more hype to listen to that song. And when the song is out, I want to listen to that song and kind of support that song. But if I just follow one person and I just know something about that person once every 2 months, 3 months, and just because he's releasing new music, probably I'm just gonna skip the story or the post and not listen to that song. And for example, in my case, yeah, I know I'm not a person that I'm releasing a lot of music. I'm trying to solve this. I always say the same, but trust me, I'm trying to solve this and release more music. Every week you know something about me. If it's not on YouTube that I'm releasing one video every week, well, actually now I'm releasing 2. Well, in these past weeks I released 3 videos every week. I post stories basically every day and post every week, and this way it's more difficult that people forget about me. The next tip is to get feedback, but don't only get feedback from producers. Producers are gonna help you on the feedback to tell you, hey, this is too loud, this is too quiet, this sounds bad, this sounds good, this is too dirty, reducing the mids, increase the highs. But sometimes it's also good to ask to other people that is not a music producer, like your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friends, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your sister, your brother. Show your music to that people and let's see what they say, because they are not gonna focus on actually how it sounds, but maybe they are gonna tell you, hey, this melody is boring, this makes me wanna dance, or maybe this doesn't make me wanna dance. Now a really important one: collab with other people. Okay, but please don't start saying to every music producer that you see on Instagram, hey, do you want to collab? And you don't even know what that producer is making, or that producer don't even know who you are. Please don't do this. This just makes you look like really newbie and like not a professional producer. So what you need to do is first start to create a relationship to that other producer that you want to collab. Just contact that producer that you want to collab and just create a friendship, you know? Don't start just for the collab. Just talk about where you are from, where you live, where that person lives, the music, you know, hey, I have this song, what do you think about this song? And when you are friends, then it's gonna be a lot easier to make a collab. And why collabs are good? Because you're gonna learn a lot from the other person. Not all the producers have the same techniques and the same ideas, and maybe you have some things that are good, you know, maybe you know how to make good melodies, good chords, and maybe you know how to mix, but even with that, maybe your songs are kind of boring. So when you collab with somebody else, maybe that person knows how to make your songs more interesting, and you learn from it. You see what they are doing in the projects to make it sound more interesting. The next one is to get mentors. YouTube is full of free tutorials that you can watch until you die, but sometimes it's not enough. So for example, if you have a problem on EQing leads, maybe you can see some tutorials and you can learn from that, of course, but sometimes it's not enough. And having a person that helps you is not bad. It's like when you want to learn a language. Yeah, of course, you can learn Chinese just by watching tutorials and reading some books, but if you have a teacher, it's gonna be a lot easier and a lot faster. And if you want a private coaching session with me, just send me a DM or a mail and we're gonna schedule a day. And last but not least, a thing that most producers forget: learn promotion. Promotion is super important. Even if you're releasing big labels like, for example, Spinning, they're not gonna spend money on you. Of course, when Mike Williams released a song, Spinning Records do a lot of promotion. They create Instagram story ads, they put ads in websites, in YouTube, in 1001 tracklist, but you are not Mike Williams, so they are not gonna spend that money on you. What they probably gonna do is just put your song in their socials and in their Spotify playlist, and maybe if they have contact with other playlist creators, you're gonna get your song in more playlists, but just that. And what happens if the label doesn't have a good promotion, doesn't have a good Spotify playlist? Then your song is gonna die. I see songs that are released in big labels that maybe have 3,000-4,000 streams on Spotify, and that's because the producers don't work on the promotion of their songs. Think about this: if you can get 10,000 streams with your promotion and the label also can get 10,000 streams, then you're gonna have 20,000 streams on your song. But if the label can get you only 1,000 streams, don't worry, you at least have your 10,000 streams that you can get with your promotion, so you have 11,000 in total. And guys, here's an extra tip: always keep trying. You never know when your song is gonna be a hit. You never know when you're gonna release a song in a big label. You never know when you're gonna grow. So always keep trying. So well guys, these are the 10 more tips, 20 in total, that I wish I know when I started making music, to help me grow faster, to help me make better music. If you have any more tips, put it down below in the comments. This way we all can learn from your tips. Don't forget to leave a like so this way you support this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.